Your scoundrels don't get much time to ponder their next move. Look lively! Ship ahead! Less than a mile ahead is a vessel you never imagined you'd see again. Captain Frost's old ship, sunk 7 years ago. Just like its captain. Captain Frost? I heard she went overboard 7 years ago. How can this be her ship? But there it is, back from the deep, and sailing away with Frost herself at the wheel. Could Frost have been behind this all along? There's only one way to find out. As you follow her ship, it becomes clear it's headed for a location all too familiar to the scoundrels. Everything is finally coming together. Select a new ability for your scoundrels. Only one destination left. When it becomes clear that Frost's ship is definitely headed to Storm Island, the captain looks at the scoundrels with concern. I've seen some crazy things since I set sail with you lot. And if we're going to face the endless storm, I need to know you've got my back. And each other's. I know we're not exactly buddies, but are we in this together or what? After a moment of awkward silence, Nuna steps forward. She usually prefers to vanish into the background, given it's rarely a good thing when people notice her. But today, she doesn't mind. Nuna and the Hammer nod understandingly at each other. They both want the same thing: to end this conflict so they can be in control of their destiny once again. Without saying a word, they pledge to make it happen together. The Hammer clears her throat, indicating she'll go next. For the first time, it doesn't bother her that she can't solve every problem with her fists, now that she's not alone. They make a deal. The Hammer will use her fists to protect the three of them, and Thomas will keep healing their wounds. They've been through enough together to know that each will honor their deal to the very end. Thomas is usually the first to speak. His mind is his weapon after all, and his ideas are generally superior. Not this time, though. He now regards the others as equal. Nuna and Thomas work quietly, brainstorming strategies. Abruptly, Thomas compliments Nuna's intelligence, confiding that he's glad they're tackling this together. She smiles and admits that while she's not glad she's here, she is glad she's here with them. That's what I wanted to hear. Now that I know we have each other's backs, let's finish this. The scoundrels gather behind the captain, and together they steer the ship into the endless storm. Came here with Captain Frost 7 years ago. A fitting venue for a reunion. Temple of the Kraken and the non-proverbial Eye of the Storm, the mythical source of the island's constant, endless storm. Frost has to be here somewhere. Best spread out and start investigating. The statue has an ominous message carved into its side. Ask, and you shall receive a gift from the past, a gift from the future, and a gift from the present. But be warned, the price of greed is eternity. That's Horatio, the fourth scoundrel when he was washed overboard 7 years ago. Why would the eye show them the last moments of their dead friend? The other statues look exactly the same as the first. They even have the same message carved onto it. Nuna gasps. That's exactly the same vision of the ancient monster when she was scrying in Bestoya. The first vision was of the past. The second one of the future. The next gift from the eye must be of the present. Horatio again, this time in front of a small island. Before the scoundrels can decide what to do, a figure emerges from the shadows. It's Captain Frost herself. Seems that you finally worked it out. Shame that you'll all drown here. She activates the final statue, and then... The endless storm is now so powerful, even the temple interior is affected. At this rate, you'll never leave the island alive. Oh, this must be what it meant by the price of greed is eternity.
He say you steal our eggs. You pay with life.
Well, that explains why the orcs are here. Too bad they're not interested in hearing your defense. You'll need to take out your enemies and weaken the storm if you want to leave. This statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue... of electricity in the air. The statue won't budge, not even an inch. They'll need to try again, perhaps from a different angle? wind sweeps across the temple. Watch out! Try not to be in the water when the lightning strikes. It's still not shifting. Perhaps with a pivot next time? Of electricity in the air. There, it moved. I think. Try again to be sure. Wind sweeps across the temple. Watch out! Try not to be in the water when the lightning strikes. It definitely moved. Keep going. There is a crackle of electricity in the air. It definitely moved. Keep going. With no more strength to fight, the scoundrels pay the price of eternity at Storm Island. Good thing I'm above concepts such as eternity. Let's rewind and try again. Appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm. Perhaps if you can move the statue. There is a crackle of electricity in the air. Budge, not even an inch. They'll need to try again, perhaps from a different angle? A surge of wind sweeps across the temple. Watch out! Try not to be in the water when the lightning strikes. It's still not shifting. Perhaps with a pivot next time? A crackle of electricity in the air. There, it moved. I think. Try again to be sure. Of wind sweeps across the temple. Watch out! Try not to be in the water when the lightning strikes. The endless storm is weakening. Only one thing left to do before you can leave. my life to the Kraken. You'll never stop it. Frost is not dead yet, but she's barely hanging on. As the last enemy fall, the scoundrels turn their attention to Captain Frost. If there's someone with all the answers, it's her. He thinks Topaz Island will make him a hero. What a fool. He'll bring death and destruction. And with that, she breathes her last. Well, this is it. The scoundrels know everything now. All that remains is to confront their past one last time. Their old friend, the fourth scoundrel. So, is it over? Sawtooth nearly ran aground when the waves grew. If you say so. Now, you might want to hold on tight. Topaz is hard and sharp, and it'll be slicing your feet if you aren't looking. This is it, then. Watch your back. No. Put that over there. That's Horatio. They're doing something to the yellow eggs. Why, hello. If it isn't my old friends Thomas, Luna, and Hannah. What's the matter? Had a bad day? Or week? Those yellow eggs. The scoundrels suddenly remember where they saw them, on the abandoned ship not too long ago. Could these be the eggs the orcs thought they'd stolen too? Would you kindly turn around and leave? You already had your moment. You're not stealing my spotlight again. Whatever Horatio is up to, it cannot be good. You're staying. If you insist. Kill them! aboard the abandoned ship, a hatchery emerges from the egg.
Once again, the valiant swordsman is betrayed by his friends, the ones who abandoned him all those years ago.
Here's what the old me would say. This time I'm blessed with power beyond imagination.
Power befitting a glorious hero.
No, befitting a king. That must be the ancient creature from the vision of the future. The one that'll bring death and destruction. Isn't she beautiful? A shame I'll have to kill her when we get to Half Arch. But when I defeat her, everyone will know. The hero of... It appears they had a mild disagreement over their roles, and the ancient creature decided to terminate their relationship. Now, he wants to terminate your scoundrels, and possibly the rest of the crown. Before you can do further damage. You'll have to try again later. Into the hole. Only one more eye, and then it will be blind up here. And I don't think they'll stop anytime soon. shouts at the scoundrels. She leaps off the ledge. With its eye destroyed, the ancient creature's power crumbles. But the killing blow came at a cost. The world is saved, and 2 of your scoundrels were rescued by your captain. The last scoundrel, however, is gone. They never really cleared their names, but they've stopped caring about that. It's no big loss. It never felt right when they were lauded as heroes. True, they might be more hero-like these days, but it doesn't matter. After all, they're scoundrels.